So, you want to move to Korea. You got your ticket, you got your job, you got a plan, but you don't know what to pack. I am here to help. Hello everyone, it is Melody and I am coming at you live from, you already know. So today, like I stated in the little intro, we are going to be talking about how to pack for Korea if you are moving here. This isn't necessarily like if you're coming here for 2 weeks. This is like if you're making a semi-permanent move, uprooting your life and moving to Korea, what you should bring. Do's and don'ts, how to pack, little tips and tricks I have. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Do number one. Does that even sound right? Do number one? How many pieces of luggage should you bring? I brought 3, and most other teachers that I met at our epic orientation, they had 3 as well. 2 being like full-size suitcases and 1 carry-on. So when you're doing an international trip, most times they will give you 1 free checked bag, but I had to pay additionally for my second checked bag, and then I had my carry-on, and then I had a backpack, and I had a purse, but I could like consolidate it all down into like the 2 carry-ons that you're allowed onto the plane. Thing to do number 2. Ladies, hair products that you need, pack all of them. I literally brought at least 3 or 4 of each product that I use. Conditioner, shampoo, leave-in, hair cream, all that good stuff. Oh, and gel. Don't forget your gel. Number 3. Now this is again for the ladies, makeup. Now, if you're a woman of color, of any color, like literally you don't have to necessarily be black. If you have any melanin in your skin, I would not count on being able to find your shade of foundation, concealer, so stockpile those products. All right. Number 3 thing that you should do, bring medicine. In the Korean culture, like honestly, you go to the hospital for everything. And when you go to the hospital, it's not a very expensive thing to do. So that's why you go so often. Bring some cold medicine for the times that you don't necessarily want to go to the doctor and get antibiotics, because they will prescribe you some antibiotics or some pills. But if you're not a fan of like taking pills that you don't necessarily know exactly what it is, bring your own. My mom packed me some Alka-Seltzer to bring, and also Korea doesn't really do Advil, Tylenol. They have their own kind of thing. So I suggest bring some just general pain reliever, because the one that you'll find in Korea, no, like just bring your own. Now on to number 4, deodorant. Guys, bring your deodorant. The deodorant for women in Korea, it's different in the sense of it doesn't work very well. So bring your deodorant if you don't want to be like dripping with sweat and, you know, permeating a little odor. Next, toothpaste. Bring your own toothpaste. There's no fluoride in Korean toothpaste and the taste is just different. So yeah, bring your own toothpaste because you won't find it here. Next thing to pack in your suitcases. Now, this is for my ladies. Bring your feminine products. The tampons here in Korea, again, they're just different, you know, that's not what you're used to, and I like what I like. I like my Tampax Pearl. I don't know if that's too much information, but the ones that I have found here, they are no Tampax Pearl, so I prefer to stockpile. Our next thing, if you're big on vitamins, bring those with you as well, because vitamins here in Korea, it's not like it is in America. There is a market for them, but 1, they're very expensive, and 2, they're just very different. So I would suggest if you are someone who takes their multivitamins or like your fish oil and omega-3s and things like that, bring those with you because you won't be able to find that here. If you do, it will be more expensive. Right. Next thing you should bring sheets for your bed. For some reason, bedding in Korea is just extremely expensive. 1 single pillowcase was $12 at Home Plus. Like, what? Why? So bring your own sheets for your bed. If you don't, it's just, you probably will be able to find them, but it's going to be expensive for no reason, and it's not going to be like amazing sheets. So I would definitely recommend bringing your own sheets. Now, clothing wise. So let's jump into clothing, what to bring. First things first, do bring work clothes, but don't kind of bring a certain style of work clothes. Like, don't go all business casual, don't go all super casual. Maybe find some pieces and bring both of them, because more than likely, I will say, you'll be able to wear jeans to school, you'll be able to wear a hoodie even. So don't necessarily stockpile up on your super fancy work clothes. Just bring like some nice clothes, but not like too fancy. One thing you should definitely bring with you is some winter boots. I ordered some before I got here, and I am new to winter, so I knew that investing in a good pair of winter boots was going to be necessary for me. So I suggest you as well bringing some winter boots, coming prepared, especially if you have a shoe size that is bigger than a US 7.5 for ladies, because you will have more trouble finding that here in Korea. All right guys, so we just finished the do's. Let's hop into these don'ts. All right, so don't number one, don't bring books. I do suggest getting a Kindle. It really comes in handy if you are someone that travels a lot. Having a Kindle, so you can still read, but you don't have to like carry around and you're like, you know, acquiring excess things that you have to figure out what you're gonna do with. Don't number two, I suggest not packing your winter coat. You would be surprised the deals you can find on winter coats here. So I would highly suggest not using that space in your suitcase to pack like a big fluffy winter coat. Save that space for something else, and when it does become winter, buy a coat here in Korea. You should pack shoes if you have like a larger size foot than an American 7.5, because you will have trouble finding that shoe size here in Korea. But don't bring every pair of shoes that you own. I made this mistake and I literally brought so many pairs of shoes and I wear like 4 of them. Yes. And a last thing, do not bring towels. I've seen that on a few people's videos or websites or whatever. When I was researching before I moved here, I find this to be like a necessary. Yes, most Korean, like a typical Korean towel is about this big and it like covers none of your body. But if you go to your local Home Plus, you will be able to find a normal size towel. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for me. I hope you found this video informative and helpful and all that good stuff. That's all the knowledge that I have to bestow upon you and the things I wish I knew before I came here and before I was trying to pack. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you are new around here, thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. Be sure to subscribe down below for more videos. And I think that's everything. I hope you are well, and I will see you in my next video. 안녕히 계세요. Peace.